Oh, just like have compassion and love them anyway.
Yeah.
That's why forgive them for their trespasses, for they know not what they've done. Who said that? That's in the Bible.
Not Jason quoting the Bible. What's the Torah say? You better go talk to them.
And that's why I smile in my enemy's face, and I do love them, and I do forgive them. See, I'm one step ahead of the game, Jess. I know I have more enemies than friends, and I smile at them, and I love them, and I forgive them, and the more I smile, the more I love them, and the more I forgive them, I see their true colors unveil itself every single time. The more you smile, the more you love them, the more you forgive them. They can't show you the same responses, so you get to see the light and the true colors, and I see it. It's part of the gift and the curse. And you realize you're really not in such a life as beautiful and such a good place, even though you tried to do life is beautiful 500 million. It's relentless how much life shows you how unbeautiful it is. It's relentless.
Yeah.
But guess what? Even with saying all that, I don't give up. I don't quit. I still have a will to survive and live life and try to see it to be as beautiful as it can be. So, and to make my mom proud and honor her, I will try to live the best life I can, and I will try to succeed in life and make it on my own and live a good life.
You aren't going to try. You are going to do that.
Part of manifesting that and doing that is trying.
Yeah, no. We're going to say you're going to do it because you are. There's no other option. That's exactly what you're going to do.
Well, the only other option is either group home or homeless, and those aren't options for me.
Okay, well.
Because those are a loss of freedom, and I'm not about, that's one of the biggest things I stand against is a loss of freedom. So.
Okay. So, then, I think you just got to stop with the asking so much, okay? That would be a really good start. Honestly.
What do you mean specifically?
We all know the situation. And we know it's real. I'm sorry. I know the fucking shit is real. So the best thing I think that we should do is not ask so much, because then fucking no one could use that against you. Right? Everybody knows what you need. The best thing to do now is to really start using your resources and finding out what you need to do. And stop worrying about other people doing it. Like, I'm willing to help you look into things without being on here and asking these people for anything. And we could do it together that way.
Because most of them just want to kick you while you're down anyway, right?
So we just call places, we figure this shit out. Okay?
No, but honestly, most of the people on TikTok just want to kick you while you're down, right?
Well, the people who can't show themselves and hide behind fake accounts, yes, that's what they want to do. Yes.
Right. They're waiting for moments like this when you're vulnerable.
Yeah. So what I think, instead of wasting your time here.
And by the way, your buddy Camille Toe, one of the first things out of her mouth when I started talking about how upset I was about the group home thing, know what she was saying? That would be a good place for you to go. You know what kind of horrible thing that was for me to hear her talking like that? That is not a friend.
Wait, I'm not defending anything, and I'm going to say this. I'm saying this out of love.
But you kind of do defend her. You kind of stick up for her.
I'm not talking. I wasn't even going to talk about her. I'm talking about the fact that I don't know what there is over there. But I've been in New York, and in New York, there's places where it's just like you're living in an apartment. Okay, not a group home where like people
My
have to look
mom
at you.
didn't give me
I
everything she
understand.
did for
I
me to end
know.
up in even that. Even if that's not so as bad as what I'm thinking it is,
Okay.
that's not the kind of life my mom tried to provide me
I
with.
understand. And I
There's
get it.
millions of poor people out there that live in cheap housing and they don't live in any type of government facility and they just live in a cheap apartment and they struggle in life and they never have a lot of money. But you know what they fucking have? They have their freedom in a place called America.
I do not. I do not. I did not say that, anyone. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if that were the case, that would not be a problem either. That shouldn't be. That's the last thing, but you shouldn't be ashamed. And maybe like people care about you enough to know that if that had to happen, that's fine too. Fuck everyone. I don't want that to happen. But what I'm saying, if that had to happen, that's fine too. But wasting your time on here with all of the people giving you this negative energy is not helping you. You could waste your time talking to people on the phone, getting help that way. That will really help you. Calling your services in your area, calling up people who will, calling up One Main Financial, calling up people who will help you get loans. I'm willing to give you time. I have an hour lunch break every day. I get off of work. I'll go to work at 7:00. I'll get off at 3:30. I'll have an hour of time there after work that I can help you. Like, I can help you. And I'm sure there's other people too that are willing to help you. That are your friends, real friends. You're wasting your time on here and you're making yourself look foolish for no reason. And your mom didn't like it.
You know what I don't like? Modern day slavery. My dad won $18 million not for me to be begging to stay out of a group home or possibly homeless. God saved my family. $18 million doesn't happen because God didn't play a role in it. The whole thing is a fucking sham. This is modern day prisoner, modern day slavery. You can't convince me otherwise. You couldn't make this stuff up.
What are you working? What are you talking about?
Me?
Yeah, what's modern day?
My dad won $18 million. We had 6 or 7 homes. One of the properties had like 15, 20 acres, millions of dollars in the stock market, money in the bank, and then the butterfly effect happened. The stock market crashed 2008. We lost so much money that all of our houses became underwater. So then we had to take the money, the money we had left couldn't pay for all of our assets. And then before you know it, we basically went bankrupt. Now my mom's dead, and here I am begging to live in a low income housing. And literally I was a multi-millionaire saved by God. This is modern day slavery of the devil. And you can't and you can't convince me otherwise, and I'm not going to come on here and talk about this kind of talk too often. But you heard it here from me. You heard it here from me, Jason Lip Tank Lip. This is not normal shit. To go from rags to riches back to rags.
I mean, right now, and the way you've been living, Jason, is definitely not rags. I have seen rags. I've lived in New York. I've lived in rags. currently your
I
house
have
is.
character. I don't need to be rich. I don't need to be flashy. I'm
I'm
perfectly
saying
fine
your house
being.
right now is 10 times better than mine. So
I'm
you are
perfectly
not in
fine
rags.
being poor. I don't have to have a flashy house, a flashy car, even a lot of money. I just want my freedom, and that's a fair request to have my freedom.
Okay.
And that's a fair wish and a fair dream and a fair goal and a fair agenda to not have to go and live in some kind of halfway house where I can come and go as I please, but it's still sort of a group home or a facility.
No.
I should live in a fucking cheap apartment and keep my freedom. And if nothing else, after all God did for my family. So anything other than that, fuck that. My mom didn't want that for me. She didn't do all she did in her life to protect me and give me a good life for me to end up on
Black
that road.
Knight.
So fuck that. So I will make it. You said I will do it, and I will make it, and I will make
That was a
it.
song. If I were a rich girl. No. I think
Are you mocking me?
No, there was that song.
I will make it. You said earlier not try to make it. I will make it. So
Yes.
I will make it.
You definitely
To
are
use your
making
own
it.
words.
Yes.
I will make it.
Yes.
I'm going to go, Jess.
All right, Jason. Good night.
I've heard that. Mm-hmm.